Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the part of the world you're watching this video from. It's your favorite host, Bearable King, and we're here again for the 49th week in the year 2024 to review British pounds, American dollar. Wow, it's been a long journey, it's been a fantastic journey. To be honest, I didn't even imagine myself going this far. But by the grace of God and through consistency and discipline, especially discipline, because there are days when I've wanted to give up on this mission, but God kept me. All right. So I welcome you to this review this week. This is the This would give us 3 more weeks left in the year 2024, right? And happy new month because we just crossed over into the month of December. Welcome to your best month in the year 2024. All right. So, without further ado, let's go into the word for today. And the word for today is taken from the book of Proverbs, chapter 19, verse 8. And it says, "The one that gets wisdom loves life, and the one who cherishes understanding will soon prosper." The one that gets wisdom loves life, and the one that cherishes understanding will soon prosper. It's very straightforward, it's very simple. If you love life, if you want to live the best of life, get wisdom. If you want to prosper, get understanding. And the Bible also says is that a lot of people perish because they lack wisdom or they lack knowledge, right? People perish because they lack knowledge, right? What you don't know can cost you a lot, right? Don't assume that what you don't know cannot do anything to you. You understand? A lot of people are struggling in forex trading today, not because of psychology as they assume, but actually because of the fact that they don't know the things they need to know. I used to be in that group before. I always used to assume, oh, the market is witch hunting me. At some point, I believed that it was my village people, right? But when I got knowledge, wisdom is simply the application of knowledge. Once I got the right knowledge about forex trading, about how to analyze the market, about how to apply risk management, about how my mindset is meant to be, right? I noticed that I started making progress in trading. And right now, I've done something that most traders in Nigeria, Africa, and probably the whole world haven't done in a long time, which is to review one asset week in, week out, and carry everybody along, right? This is not me showing what I did last week and how the market went. This is me showing how the market has been playing out week in, week out, right? So, for you to grow, for you to live a life worth emulating, for you to prosper in life, you need knowledge, you need wisdom, and you need understanding. So, if you're here and you notice that you're not where you want to be in trading at the moment, then you're lacking some form of knowledge, you're lacking some form of understanding, and without these things, you can't apply the proper wisdom to live the life that you want. Okay, so think about it, make preparations. Now, why am I sharing this Bible verse with you? I believe that 2025, maybe for others, might be a period of famine, right? Because looking at the global effects, Trump is about to take over. In Nigeria, we have T-Pain and a lot of things. It's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Based on my own forecast, I think the world is going to start healing from 2028. So we still have 2025, we have 2026, we have 2027 before we can see some sort of um, we can feel some sort of relief. Personally, this is my subjective opinion, right? This is not a financial advice and this is not fortune telling. So, if that is the case, You need to separate yourself from the masses by improving what you know. Okay, and that's what I have been doing this year. So I'm sure that next year is going to be an eventful year and one of the best years ever, if not the best year ever for me and my loved ones and my family. And I want you to achieve that, which is the reason why I'm saying now that you need to get the right knowledge and understand the right things so that you can apply those things wisely to make your life different from the others. Okay. All right, so let's go into the chart. Today I'm starting with this chart. I'm sure a lot of people who have been following me as far back as April can remember this chart when we spoke about the consolidation, we spoke about the manipulation, and I mentioned that we were going to have distribution. Now, let me explain the way distribution works. Once the market breaks out, it doesn't instantly go into distribution. It creates a high, then comes back to usually tap the base of what the consolidation. If you doubt me, go and watch the videos I made around April with this chart. I mentioned it there that the market was going to come and tap this base, and as you can see here, that is exactly what the market did here. The market came to tap the base, and you can see that the market has flipped, right? So every parameter required for this market to move from here to here has been set. Why? Because as the price got to this area of interest, the market has indicated a bullish interest by creating a what? A higher high over the last week, right? Now, what can we expect? We can expect that the market will probably pull back and run up for about 1,000 pips, right? Now, this 1,000 pips that we're talking about is not something that is going to happen this year, okay? But this year or this move is the originating move that will take the market into 1.358, 1.600. Okay, this is the weekly supply zone which I had mentioned before, so we can expect the market to run into that zone. Okay, now here's what we're looking at. Since we had the market do this, right, pull up, right, dropped down, and from down here the market has created a higher high, we can expect it to move up a little bit. We can expect the market to do what? Run up a little bit, then pull back to close the gap, and then start running up. Now, as the market is running up, you see the way the market did this, right? It's the same way the market will do something like this. So 2 years ago, we had a bullish move across board, meaning EU, gold, GU had a bullish move. So we might have a bullish move like that into the first quarter of what? Next year. Okay, so this is the expected move from now into 2025. Okay, simply look for opportunities to buy. If you're going to take counter sells or counter trades by selling, look for your right entry and exit. Don't get stuck trading against the trend. Okay, don't get stuck trading against the trend. All right, you need to understand how the higher time frame relates to the lower time frame so that you can sell in line with the bearish trend on the lower time frame, which is a pullback on the higher time frame, and get out at the precise moment. Okay, so I'm just explaining this out there because it is very, very important. A lot of people will sell maybe from somewhere around here, and then they will expect the market to go lower, and when the market pushes up, they will keep on selling and keep on losing to the market, and most of the time this is what causes a losing streak for some traders. Okay, all right, so let's go to the next chart, right? So this was the chart I posted, I think last week, 2 weeks ago, about the month, and I did mention initially that I was expecting the market to bounce from here, right? But the market failed to bounce from here. Instead of the market bouncing from here, what happened? The market bounced twice, didn't create a higher high here, right? And then did what? Poured down. And that's the reason why I keep telling people that if I do not see a flip, right? If I do not see a flip, I don't want to take a trade, which was when I shared here that I either see a double bottom or I see the market flip. And guess what? You can see this here, down, up, higher, high, right? I don't even need to create another one, right? Now, what I'm expecting is what the market has simply done here, okay? So this is no longer relevant, all right? So as you can see, the market came from up, came down here, gave us this high, came very low, came very low, right? And it has created a higher high. So what am I expecting? I'm expecting the market to pull back and then run upwards. Okay. So this is what we're looking at right here, right? You can see the flip there. It's very evident. Okay. So now that we have the flip, what am I expecting? I'm expecting that we're going to begin a bullish run upward. The same way I mentioned about the daily order block here, and that was what sent the market down, right? If you notice, I also marked OB to OB. The market has been bouncing from OB to OB, right? That's the way the market moves on the higher time frame. So right now, I'm expecting the market to do what? Flip above this level, right? And then do what? Pull back before running up. Okay. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame so that I'll just put everything into perspective. Okay. So this is the 4-hour time frame. This is a bit of a consolidation here. Now, why is it a consolidation? Because the market was ranging within here and here, right? This, 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 this. It didn't create a new high, right? And then it pushed down. And now that it has pushed down, it did this, and then did what? Ran up above this level, right? So this is a what? Manipulation. Okay, this is a manipulation right here. Now most of the time when the market is going to reverse, you're going to see moves like this. All right, so this is consolidation. Now, as I have explained earlier, the market is going to trickle up a bit. So Monday, Tuesday, I could expect the market to still push up a bit, right? So an area of interest, for example, this is an area of interest. Now, it is not cast in stone that the market has to keep going up. The market can as well pull back from here, all right? So by Monday morning, what you see the market do on the lower time frame is very, very important. However, the important thing about this setup is we need to look for areas of interest that the market can pull into. For example, here we have a what? We have a demand zone here, right? The others have been closed out. This is the last demand zone. What does that mean? That simply means that if we are able to see the price come down into this area and we see a reversal on the lower time frame, we can take a what? A swing buy to the higher level. All right, so that's what it means on this time frame. Okay, so with this, I've explained what I'm expecting this week. This week we might see the continuation of the bullish move on Friday. By Monday, see a reversal on Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe the market will drop, or we could see the market begin to drop immediately the market opens on Monday, Tuesday. It could sell into the demand zone, and by Wednesday we could see the market begin to rise from that zone to give us the swing buy that we are anticipating. All right. So I believe that with this information I've shared, you know what to expect, you know what to do in the market. One more thing I would like to share before I go is that you should not forget that we are having a boot camp between December 10th to 24th of December 2024. It starts by 11 a.m. But because we are going to be on Telegram, we are going to be having a lot of discussions because there are a lot of things I want to share. Now, some people have reached out to me about this boot camp and say, why am I not calling it mentorship? Why am I calling it boot camp? Now, the answer is pretty simple. I just want to impact people with the knowledge I have, at least the basic knowledge. Because if I say I want to do the advanced and go in depth, it will take a lot. But the information I'm passing across is enough to make anybody profitable and consistent. Okay, the information I'm going to pass it's what can help people pass their proper counts and get paid frequently, right? So the information would be enough. However, the timing would require them to put in a lot of work. So we might have as much as 2 3 sessions in the day. We might have one in the morning, we might have in the evening. You understand? The only reason why I said 11 a.m., we could even have sessions early in the morning, like maybe 6 a.m., 7 a.m., because there's so much to share and so much to learn, right? And along the line, I mentioned that whatever I'm planning for the year, I was going to share with you guys. So for next year, I'm going to be doing reviews, but I'm not going to be doing it weekly. I'm going to be doing it based on the daily and weekly time frame. I won't be doing 4 hour time frame, which simply means that I'll just be marking key point areas or areas of interest. And another thing I'll be doing is on the Telegram community, I'll be making inquiries of 2 topics that people want me to talk about, which I'll be doing the videos for um, twice a month, and I'll be uploading the videos so that I can impact knowledge on people, right? But beyond that, there are a lot of activities I want to do offline, particularly with my inner circle and some of my team members, because there are some heights that I've been exposed to which I need to bring people along, right? We said there's a particular quote I love a lot, and it says, we rise by doing what? By lifting other people, right? So I want to lift some people in my team, bring them on board, show them some things, take them to the next level. And maybe by the time I get that done, I would also rise along with them to a newer level, right? So I may not be doing any training for the next 6 months after this boot camp. I won't be doing any training, I won't be doing any explanations, just a few videos here and there to talk about a few things, risk management, psychology, maybe once in a while throw a short video on how to analyze the market. Although I need to appreciate most of the Nigerian traders who are successfully putting out knowledgeable tips on how to trade. So you can actually take their information, make 1 or 2 things out of it, and make yourself a better trader. But if you want a concrete lesson that will provide you with the needed information to make money from the market, feel free to reach out to us on 080 509 20788. If you're not in Nigeria, just include +234 80 509 20788. Or you know what, just join our Telegram channel, which is in the description below. Click on it and you'll be able to reach out to the person handling the bootcamp, because I'm not the admin for the bootcamp. I'm just coming to share my knowledge during the bootcamp. All right, so with this, I pray that December would be our most profitable year. If you believe it, please say amen. And I will be back with you guys next week. Till then, trade profitably and remain safe. Bye bye.